What up, my boys? Welcome to the favorite subject of everybody, math class by me. Yes. So today, my boys, we're gonna get started on the very principles of what it takes to learn math. The first thing you need, my boys, is this, my boys, a brain. Because without a brain, you can't do the calculations with your shit. Because you need your fucking brain to do the shit. So without the brain, you don't got the shits, and you don't and you don't have the mental processing power to do the shits. All right. So that's what you first of all need. So if you don't have a brain, go see your local surhologist to get yourself a brain. I don't know how the fuck you type that, but you know what I'm trying to say. Alright, my boys, let's get started, my boys. Once you have this right here, once you have that, we want to do some equations, but we want to start real simple, my boys. So you want to go this plus that. That's real simple shit right here. Now you want to really use your brain for this one. You want to really use your brain for this one, because if you can't figure this shit out, that pretty much means you're fucking stupid and you shouldn't be in my class. All right. So basically, what this equation is basically you have 2 to the 4 of shits. So if you do 4 with the 4 of shits, then you have plus, and then you have that shit. So that basically means you have this number right here, and that is your answer, my boys. That is your answer, my boys. But this one was easy. This one was easy. Let's go to the next one. This one right here. This one. If y'all fuck this one up, y'all need to go back to elementary school. Here we go. 4 plus 4, my boys. Now, on the surface, this may seem like an easy one, but then you have to account that there's edges to the 4s right here. There's like edges, right? There's edges to the 4, which means it's not that simple, because the edges, and nobody notices this because it's an advanced math class, and I know what I'm talking about. So the edges to the 4 basically means that shit has become now 8, because there's edges to the shit. So basically 8 plus 8, and it's 8 plus 8, and it's not actually 4 plus 4. But y'all never really think beyond that. Y'all were taught 4 plus 4 is that shit, but really it's just 8 plus 8. And 8 plus 8, my boys, well, that's the 69, my boys. But listen, I know what you're thinking. How is it 69? Doesn't make sense. Well, my boys, like I said, the edges, my boys, the edges, the edges, my boys, are really important right here. The edges, my boys. And the edges, like within every edge, just like when you're fucking doing some okay let me take up another example, my boys. 24 plus 24 on the ass. Now you want to keep in mind, like I said, the edges. All right, my boys, you want to keep this in mind, the edges, my boys, because the edges are very important, because they basically multiply the number, so that basically you have now this number. And if you do the math correctly in the way that you're intended to, which is basically by this brain cell minus brain cell, you basically have to sacrifice one of those to really understand this whole equation right here. This whole equation, you really have to sacrifice one of those, because if you don't sacrifice one of your brain cells, you ain't never gonna understand that shit. That shits plus that shits. That's basically what I'm saying, my boys. 144. But with 104 comes another thingy, right? Because the shits have more edges. They have more edges, my boys. More edges, which basically means that shit becomes 244. But this can keep going on. So this is like a cycle. So really what it is just, it keeps going. It keeps going like this, my boys. It's just a constant cycle with these shits. So basically what you have, my boys, basically the principle of what I'm teaching you is edges equals more, and like as I said, 2, that basically means it is 4, my boys, and so on. The edges go for the edges and shits. All right, so that's basically the first thing I'm teaching you in this math class. But boys, I know math is really easy, so here's a little bonus for completing my class. We're gonna do a little shit. Here's a word, shit. Now, what you want to do, my boys, is use your brain powers to inject your brain energies into my video so that you can figure out what I'm thinking right here, my boys. And the answer is quite simple. This right here is a dot, my boys, so I'm gonna give you that as a hint. Oh my god, you figured it out! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, it's a pillar!